shifts were added.
That's a satellite?
Factory
Jesus.
space
Oh, it's a
became
rocket.
available.
Yeah, I think it's a rocket the
Most
satellite
important
sits
of
on.
all, the inventive and manufacturing genius of American industry was turned to the job at hand, to build a successful intercontinental missile. New manufacturing techniques, many of which were still only in the planning stage, were pushed to completion and put into effect.
Twiddle the thing.
It was now possible for a section or even an entire factory to be completely controlled from one central point.
You know, with like the little like
Automation meant that every stage of manufacture could be minutely inspected
during
every production process.
Shove them in.
Fantastic standards of accuracy.
They don't have time. They don't have time to rescue them.
Became commonplace.
With
many different models becoming available, it remained for the final testing to indicate which design had sufficient potential to be developed into a production model.
The longest.
Yes.
Not only did the final model have to be capable of probing deep into space in search of vital scientific data, its military potential was to be such as to discourage enemy attacks on the North American continent
dick is bigger
and on the millions of American people. As construction reached a peak, so did the tension. Millions upon millions of dollars of the taxpayers' money had been spent
on lobbyists.
Adequate proof that such a project was even feasible.
Yeah, millions.
I mean, this is
zillions.
Before an intercontinental missile could be successful, engineers had to solve many new and insoluble problems.
There's the Coda office.
The most important was the design of the nose cone. So far, no material had been able to withstand the tremendous heat generated by the rocket re-entering the Earth's atmosphere.
Carl, what did you design? There's no friction in space.
Why does it vibrate, Carl? What do you think?
By testing, testing, and testing still again.
Keep testing. 1973, we're still testing.
Testing.
As each new design was ready to be proved in actual flight, it was sent to Cape Canaveral. With it went the engineers who designed it, nervously awaiting the few moments that would spell success or failure for their months.
In hindsight, they should have been standing right next to the rocket when it launched. They broke one of those champagne bottles over it as it was launching.
Zoom!
Go! And
go!
A failure would have to
I
be
want to get away.
later.
Kind of blast.
Tremendous cost.
Stuff.
Tremendous.
A successful flight
They're all on the same bowling team.
Would add one or two more precious
It's leaking out the
scraps of
side.
data to America's steadily growing fund of information about rockets
phallic.
and their behavior.
Check.
Check.
3,
2, 7, I mean 1. Here it goes. And crash. So I'm guessing this is stock footage of actual rocket launches.
I would hope so. I don't think they had enough money to launch a rocket of their own. Not even a model.
Yeah. Is he hiding in the closet? What's going on? Oh. I feel like eavesdropping on her doing some guy.
Her mistress duties.
Jesus. I guess he was. I got an earful there, sister.
Surprise!
I'm sorry. I got rid of him as fast as I could.
I bet you did.
Don't worry about me. I'm okay. You look like you.
Don't worry, I spanked it in there all over the place.
Hi, tell me. Did you find out anything?
Yes, I did, but I'm afraid it's not good.
His favorite position.
There has been a split in the Presidium.
Reverse
Tomorrow,
cowgirl.
the military are going to push for a showdown. They want to strike as soon as the missile is finished, and while your country is still unable to retaliate.
Well, it's your country too, lady.
Well, when will their missile be ready?
She's from Iowa.
I don't know. A lot depends on the vote tomorrow.
It's hard to believe that a group of civilized men could sit around and calmly discuss how to murder 5 or 6 million others.
Oh, come on, it's
For the first
fun.
time, we're ahead of the world. Such a power can do unbelievable things.
Believe it, sister.
Looks like you maybe picked the wrong side.
I'm happy.
She seems to be on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that the wrong side? And he thinks he's losing.
I probably wouldn't touch her after all that.
Look
Look at this guy's uniform.
The marshal has
Guy in the middle.
Yeah, he's got an ego.
Consider the use of Sputnik for military purposes. He now turns
How
to
does he
the
open his
economy
jacket?
and asks his opinion. The minister replies that
he just slides down over his head.
he doesn't
like
feel
a
that the
tunic.
economy can stand a war at this time, maybe in 10 or 20 years. Marshall replies that time is short, that's impossible.
Well,
Where's the narrator sitting in all
The
this?
marshal now asks his staff
under the
and
table
defense
with
minister
the
if they
microphone.
concur with him in this, and they say that they do.
Smell like everyone's feet.
However, the other ministers do not agree. The marshal is very annoyed
He
and
beats
asks
the shit
them
out
why
of
it is they feel they can't go along with him in this action. He emphasizes that he has the punch, the advantage of surprise,
The
and
punch.
the first rockets.
Fruit punch.
Blondest hair.
The marshal emphasizes that a destroyed New York would give full and absolute control of America to them.
You sure about that? This
Yeah,
is
it's how
one
it
city.
works. Haven't you played any video games?
Moscow has gotten this information through. There's a new clique assumed power in the
Like,
country.
I drew a pretty
North
round
is
planet back there. You gotta give me credit for that.
A missile as soon as they can.
I mean,
Now,
it's
lay
like a
my
perfect
cards on the
circle.
table. If we can't come up with something better within a reasonable time, this country is going to witness the most
straight to
frightful
hell.
disaster. it's
10 to
ever
20 years.
You've got to give me the answer. You've got to give me something.
I mean, I'll give you something, but you ain't gonna like it.
We've whipped the problem of the skin friction on the warhead.
Here's my
Now that we
tickets
have our
from
own
Chuck E.
satellite
Cheese.
We can modify the navigation.
Got a whole bunch of them.
And we're working on a device to protect the rocket from meteorites and radioactivity.
And aliens.
Well, give us time. We will give you your missile.
Time? We have no time.
Had we half the money that was appropriated for such worthy projects as cheese price supports, we would have had our ICBM
Okay.
long ago.
More
I know, but
cheese.
you realize what
More
a
cheese.
peacetime
Maybe you can
general
launch
is up
cheese into
against.
space.
But Eric, at any rate, you now have
like
all
a
the
butter
resources
cow.
of the country behind you.
Neither one of these guys are actors, by the way. They keep stopping and messing up their lines.